Hello and welcome all to my YouTube channel Java Stories, and we are building the SQL LeetCode playlist. Today we are going to solve question number 614, second degree follower. So what is given to us? We are given a table follow with two columns, followee and follower. Followee follower is the primary key. Basically the combination of both the columns forms the primary key. Each row of this table indicates that the user follower follows the user followee on a social network. There will not be a user following themselves. So let us try to understand what it's trying to say. Suppose consider this table follow. We have this followee and we have this follower. So if we see this table, then we could see Bob is followed by Sina and Bob is followed by Donald. Suppose Bob has an Instagram account, then I could clearly see that Bob has 2 followers. Donald has 1 follower, Alice has 1 follower. If we consider the other way around, then I would say Bob is following Alice, Sina is following Bob, Donald is following Bob, Edward is following Donald. So basically Bob has 2 followers and Bob is also following Alice. So this is the meaning of this line. Now let us see what we need to find. We need to find a second degree follower. And how we define this second degree follower? Is a user who follows at least one user and is followed by at least one user. Very simple. In this case, if we consider Bob, Bob is followed by 2 people and Bob is also following 1. So Bob is a second degree follower. Similarly, Donald is also followed by Edward and Donald is also following Bob. So basically Donald has 1 follower and Donald is following 1 followee. So these two are the answer. If we consider why not Alice, because Alice is of course followed by Bob, but Alice is not following anybody here. Here we have to see if the name here arrives, then we say okay, the person is following somebody, and if it is here, then it is followed by somebody else. So basically we need to find an intersect between these two columns, and that will give us the second degree follower. But not only this we need to return, we also need to return the number of followers for that follower, for that followee. Actually this should be followee and this should be the number of followers. The output column is very confusing here. Even I got confused while I was reading the output here. So let us go to the Excel sheet and try to solve this question, how we could solve. So this question has been asked in which company? In Databricks. 6 months ago it has been asked 3 times there. So now if we consider this table, suppose I have this and in the follower I have this. Since we need to find the second degree follower, at least that user should also be exist here and that user should also exist here. So we need to find an intersection here. So if we consider the common part here, Alice is not here, Bob is present here, so Bob should come in the answer. Bob should come in the answer, it has come here. If we check for the Donald is also coming in both the columns, so Donald will also participate. Once we are able to find this, we have to just check in this table. What I am going to do, I will just try to say select star from follow table where followee in, I will just say Bob and Donald, and I am going to get my answer. And if I just do this, let me just do here itself where followee in Bob and Donald. If I am able to do this, what it is going to return to me? It's going to return to me these 3 rows, right? If I run this query, I am going to get these 3 rows, but my output should look like this. Let me just copy my output as well. Bob and Donald, it should look like this. Bob 2, Donald 1. So I need to now further group this based on this following. So after I achieve this table, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a group by following, and then I'm going to tell select following. Let me just cut this here. I'm just going to say select following and count star as num. If I able to do this, so now if I do this, it will return me Bob as 2 and Donald as 1, which is our answer. So hope you got the solution analysis here. Now we are going to write the query. So let's go to the data grid. I am in the data grid. I have already created this table follow and also inserted the data. First of all, we need to find the intersect between these two columns. So what I'm going to do, follow as following. This is my first, and then I'm going to do an intersect select following, not following now, it has to be follower as following from follow. If I run this query, let us see what we get. We get this Bob and Donald. Now I'm going to wrap this like this, select star from follow where following in. It's quite easy, right? If I do this, I'm going to get the second, which is equal to this table. Now I need to do a group by here. So let us go and do a group by now. So let me just wrap this like X, select star from, and then I'm going to do a group by, of course, X dot following. And what I want, I just want the following as follower, because the column name is follower, and then we have to do a count star as num. If I run this query, I'm able to get what is expected as an output, follower. Do we have to do anything else? Return the result table ordered by follower in the alphabetical order. So we just need to do an order by as well here, order by X dot following, ascending order. See, we are able to achieve our result. Now what we are going to do, we are going back to the LeetCode and try to submit this solution to check whether we have any failed test case there. I am in my LeetCode, try to submit for the first test case, and it has been successfully admitted. Let us run for all the test cases and check whether our solution is correct or not. Yes, our solution is correct, and we are able to beat 71.71% of the users. If you are enjoying the content, then please like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also share this video to all your SQL friends who are preparing for the SQL interviews. Thanks for watching.